Welcome back to 5D Mystery School. So the other day, one of your fellow peers inboxed me and said this: I'm not sure if you've done this already, but please do share your book collections list for us. And then I took a poll, and then 99% of you said that you wanted me to share 10 books with you. Now, this selection, I'll probably have to do like a part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. But I just chose 10 books that you probably won't be expecting, and 10 books that I believe would be good shares for you to go out and grab yourself. So I'm not going to show you a book and then give you an entire synopsis. I'm just going to show you the book, give you a few words, and keep it pushing. This is going to be a brief video. The first book is The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida. I hope I said the last name right, but this is a great read. This book is really good just for a man learning about his worth, his place in the world, how to become a quote-unquote, superior man, how to treat your lady, how to treat your family, how to treat yourself in relationship to how the world sees you. It just has a lot of jewels. And you can see here it says, a spiritual guide to mastering the challenges of women, work, and sexual desires, and that's what it does. I highly recommend this for my fellas, even for the women. If you want to learn more about the fellas, check it out. This is the Books of Enoch, the complete edition. Has all of the books in here. So this is great if you just want to research about this part of the Forgotten Bible. It's the Ethiopian, the Slavonic, and the Hebrew Books of Enoch. This is just for my deep thinkers or just history buffs who want to, dig a little bit deeper when it comes to what we've been told and what we've not been told. Anyway, great book. Definitely check it out. Next, this is a book of spells. Simple, easy enough. This has a plethora of different spells in it. Magical cures, love charms. It's a really good book to bring in wealth, to get rid of people that you don't want in your life. If you believe in spells or practical sorcery, this is a great book to get. I doubt that you'll find this one. You probably will, but if you do, please use caution. This book found me. This book also found me. That's actually, I only get books that find me. I'll explain at the end. But this is Doomsday 1999 AD by Charles Berlitz. I also just got this one. I'm currently reading The Mystery of Atlantis by Charles Berlitz. This isn't a selection in the top 10. I just wanted to show you another selection by this author. I showed you this before, but I have to put this on my list. The Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield. This is just a book that teaches you how to recognize when your intuition is speaking to you. The Hiram Key. I got this on my birthday about 2 years ago. This is a book about secret societies. So this book gives you the down low on secret societies, Freemasons, Christianity, how a bunch of religions are controlled by a certain sect of people, how to read signs and symbols, and a lot more. If you are interested on the occult and how to decipher certain things, this is a great book to get. Let me rewind for a second because I don't know if I told you what this is about, but this is just many different ways that the world has ended. So that's why it's called Doomsday. It just lets you know about different resets in the world. The next one is The Light of Egypt by Thomas Burgoyne. Now this book it tells you about your soul. It tells you about astrology. It tells you about the Christ within. This book goes really deep about spirituality, the anatomy of man, and how it relates to the reality that we live in. I highly recommend this one. Alright, so the next book is God Man, The Word Made Flesh by George Carey and Inez Perry. This book teaches you about the spirituality of your soul, the anatomy of the body, the Christ within, how the oil goes up your kundalini, goes up to your pineal gland. This is what that book teaches you. Now, I recently made a video telling you guys about the process in the medulla oblongata, the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, and the Christ oil. And I got the rebuttal with some people saying that I took that video from Jim Carrey. And to be honest, I actually never seen that video with Jim Carrey. I read books. That's where I get my information from. Well, I get my information from downloads, and then I substantiate that information to convey to you guys with books, right? Because I can't just say, oh, I got this download. A lot of times I have to substantiate it with something physical in this world so that it can better convey to your soul, so that it can solidify in your consciousness as something that you should research further. So This book, God Man, the Word Made Flesh, great book. The next book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. This is one of my absolute favorite books, man. This comes from Dr. Joseph Murphy. This is one of those books that you read over and over, and every time you read it, you read something and you realize that there's a part of you that grew since you read this book. So you evolve, and then you come back and read this book and you see something that wasn't there before, but also you're not the same person that you were before when reading this book. So this book is just a manual to your subconscious mind and how to use your subconscious mind with manifestation. And the last book is the Kabalian. This book teaches you about just the world in general, the hermetic principles like as within, so without, as above, so below. This book was written by the 3 initiates, and I highly recommend it. Okay, so that is part 1 of the books that I would recommend you should check out. Here's another book that I'm reading right now called Tales of Reincarnation. It's kind of has that feel of like Journey of Souls. It just tells you about different people's experiences through reincarnation and what their soul can remember. So it's a lot of past life regression in this book. Another book that I wanted to show you, but I let a friend borrow and I haven't seen in years, is Angelic Realities by Ashiana Dean. That book tells you about different races who live inside the earth, the 15-dimensional time matrix, different things about our human experience, like the chakra system. That's not only the chakras that you know about, but these chakras outside of the body. So if you are my friend that I let borrow that book, Angelic Realities, it's like a $500 book. I'm gonna need that back. I don't know which friend it is, but I'm gonna need it back. But yeah, those are the 10 books that I would say you should definitely check out. That's it for part number 1. Thank you for watching. I love you. Peace.
5D Mystery School.